Our next speaker, thank you, that was spontaneous, great, is a Palestinian academic, an activist widely recognized for his work on political mobilization and solidarity networks, and he's one of our contact people in the UK and Palestine. Dr. Anis Daraghma, please come up. Warm welcome to him, please.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I'm going to try to explain my relevance to this event. And my relevance to this event starts from the poster you probably, most of you seen. You will see the poster, I'm the least significant person compared to the main speaker. I will not be surprised if Jeremy Corbyn become the Prime Minister, neither surprised will Dr. Mustafa become the President of Palestine, nor surprised that Dr. Bandor become the President of South Africa. So, not only I'm insignificant in the poster, but also I came from insignificant town called Tubas. It's insignificant in terms of it's the smallest, it's the largest, the least populated town in the West Bank. And that was great until recent, where it is not attractive to the settlers, to the Israeli government, because there's no resources, and also there's no historical value for it. No profit passed by my town. As you might imagine, Palestine, every second town, it is a town where a prophet or a scholar or a sport person or artist passed by. Our town didn't happen. And probably none of you visited my town except 3 people I know.
Thank you, Tshwane. Thank you. Good.
Thank you. So, there's only 3 people in this hall that, as far as I know, visited my town. It's a Ghazali group and Dr. Mustafa al-Barghouthi. I started to know Al-Ghazali group since 2016, where we approached them. At that time, I was the director of the Institute of Palestine and South Africa. And then we approached them to support a dialogue between the Palestinian political parties from the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and Israel, and the Green Line. And they did support us twice. And that dialogue, it's the first time happened since 1988. And unfortunately, after the Oslo Agreement, the Palestinians of the Green Line fell out of the Palestinian home. And the initiative, the South African initiative, which was held here by the direction of Comrade Ibrahim and Roof Mayer, was about bringing the Palestinian leadership together. And when that happened, I remember Comrade Ibrahim always told me that at the time the South African united, they were liberated 5 years later. And from that strategy we took on. And after the dialogue, we couldn't sustain fundraise for this party. We carried on, but then I started volunteering with the Ghazali group. And that's now, it become 10 years. And I would like to say what my experience about the Ghazali group. At the beginning, I started to help them to provide whatever support I can in the West Bank. We went to Jerusalem, we went to hospitals, and we looked where there's people in the hospital who can't pay their bills, especially those from Gaza, and then the members of the committee will pay for them. I seen him went to orphanage. They believe, and that they believe in hand to hand, and that's great. That's really great. There's no lost money in between. There's no commission within the Ghazali group. And then after that, we fundraised for an ambulance to Gaza. And we understood that it's like really difficult to get anything to Gaza. It's also, if you do any transaction to Gaza, it loses 35% of, for commission. But eventually we introduced Dr. Mustafa to the group. And Dr. Mustafa, this humble man, he's not with us now, he's with the interview. He established the Palestinian Medical Relief Society from 1987. And Dr. Mustafa until now is a volunteer. He never been paid. And I'm going to say something. I know him for 20 years from the Second Intifada, and none of our leaders will arrive to his level. In terms of being humble, in terms of being committed, in terms of being vocal. And then we realized it's a good idea that, or the Ghazali group realized it's a good idea that we support the Medical Relief Society, because they work in the West Bank and Gaza Strip and Jerusalem, and they're a registered committee, they're a registered NGO. So what I want to say that, alhamdulillah, I'm honored to be with the Ghazali group, and I'm confident that there is no commission here, and the money goes to the right people. There's no waste here. And I would like to thank Brother KK and Brother Liaquat for their commitment and for giving me hope to carry on and the venue to participate in protecting my people. Coming back to my insignificant town, I experienced the most beautiful city, a beautiful story actually. After October 7, one of our tribe hosted 100 Gazan in their houses. They provided breakfast, lunch, dinner, medical support, whatever they required. Now, there are 100. 60 of them attempt to go back to Gaza. 10 being murdered, they're mortars. 50 managed to return to Gaza but never leave Gaza. 40, they're still there. And we took our brother Liaquat and Kauthar, they met them, they gave every one of them $150. And then a few months later, they gave the host something like $2,000 or $3,000. The host was so grateful because he says to me, look, we bankrupt. We wanted to support them, but we can't go forever. And the other tribe within my town, they support, but it's not like enough. I mean, to feed and to take care of 40 people every day, it's quite a mission. It's quite something. And now the West Bank is living the ultimate poverty I ever seen in my life. Third of economy comes from the labor in Israel. Third of economy comes from public sector. The Israel gates are closed. The public sector, they pay them 40%. And the farming industry went down. The price of the fruit and veg went down, because that's my town is about. So they are living the bottom of it, and nevertheless they carry on supporting. The time I passed on the money from the Ghazali to them, he was so grateful that some people think about them, they try to support them. From this story, I will conclude. I will thank every one of you, and I'll raise my hat if I had for every one of you, because you come here to support my nation. And I don't know, that's my story. Thank you very much.